Let's talk The Long Walk. Oh my god. This just might be one of my favourite Stephen King adaptations. If you know me, you know I love Misery, The Shining, It the Clown, I love Carrie. This film was amazing. It had everything that I wanted it to have. It had the action, it had the horror, it had the camaraderie, and it had that same feel like Stand By Me, another classic Stephen King. This film made me feel like I was there. I was walking with this crowd. This film starts out with 50 young men being picked by lottery from each state to see who can walk the longest to win the cash prize. The minimum speed for this walk is 3 miles per hour, and if they drop below that, they are given 3 warnings. After that, they're executed. I actually missed a tiny bit of this at the start, but from the reviews I've watched, I don't think I missed that much. Really at the start, you see the relationship between Ray and his mother, and now he's going to participate in the long walk. You get the feeling they have a close bond, and that's her only child. Start of this walk, you're introduced to different characters. Some of them are like my favourite characters. You grow with them as characters. I heard that this was shot chronologically, so actually when they started filming this, the actors formed a natural bond. By the end of it, they'd been with each other filming every day, so it was like a friendship. It was like that tight, close relationship. The actor playing Ray, actually Philip Seymour Hoffman's son, and I've never seen him in anything, but he was outstanding. The way he pulled along the story the whole way, this is such an incredible story and a great premise, especially considering Stephen King wrote this in the 70s. Still relates to the time that we're in. Especially now, actually, this hits even harder. The thing I love most about this film is every character has a different reason why they're doing the long walk. They're all living in poverty, but reasons are all personal to them. Even though every character is different, they all have different personalities. In the long walk, they're all the same. The rules are the same and they have to abide by them. When they start out on this walk, you don't even think about the obstacles that they're going to face, the challenges. Obviously, when you're walking for a long period of time, your legs, your body, everything starts to ache. You have to have enough food that you can survive on whilst carrying that extra added weight. The weather conditions, the toilet conditions that you wouldn't even think of, because when it happened in the film, I was like, oh, they don't even get a toilet break. Sleeping conditions, they have to keep walking throughout the night. They can't sleep, and if they want to sleep, they need to keep walking whilst they're sleeping. Why the camaraderie in this is so nice. They often help each other out in this film. Characters you see, although they are against each other technically because it's the last man standing, they work together, especially the group of 4 guys, which I just love the different dynamics in these characters. It's probably people that would never meet, never speak. They're from different states, different race, ethnicities. They're different types of people, but they're here doing the same thing, and they make this nice bond with each other. This film is essentially just dialogue and walking, which is really hard to pull off because of Stephen King's brilliant writing and the direction. Francis Lawrence, this did not feel like a nearly 2-hour film. There's some really good character arcs in this, and I just feel like this was like a journey for me. I was emotionally invested, and unlike some horrors where you're waiting on the next gory scene, like you want something to happen, that in this film I felt myself, I didn't want anybody else to die. It whittled down to like a few characters at the end that I liked, and they were all friendly, like the ones I liked. I was like, I don't want any of these characters to go. That's how invested you were. You ultimately, you don't know who's next because it's a long walk. Get sick next, sore legs, or going to cramp, or stop to use the bathroom. That was the anticipation, and I've never really seen a film quite like that. This was very original for me. I absolutely loved it. There was always that sense of danger. The major, seen him in a few scenes. It wasn't like an immediate danger where like a threat. Obviously when they're being followed by the army, the soldiers in the army, like you know the threat is there. If they drop below the miles per hour, like they're gone. That's them. Such a different concept, and it's just the marvelous mind of Stephen King. I highly recommend this film. Like, I don't want to go into too many spoilers. If you see it, then you know, and you've felt that emotional impact and you've been through the journey. But I really, really enjoyed this film. Pleasantly surprised at the cast, the actors, like really good actors in this. Guys, let me know what you think. Leave a comment on the comment section and follow for more if you like this content. Thank you. Bye.
See anything, and that's why I'm here.